A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Monday, September 13th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. A man is in critical condition at Garnett Health Medical Center in the town of Wallkill after being shot by a state trooper on Sunday afternoon. The shooting occurred after police had responded to a report of a domestic incident. According to police, troopers responded to a residence on Route 209 near Jagger Drive in Westbrookville for a reported domestic incident. The suspect in the domestic call fled the area and ran into woods before police arrived. After searching the area, when troopers located the man in nearby woods, he began firing a weapon at them. Troopers returned fire, and at least one of the bullets struck the man. He was transported to the hospital. No police were injured. The second Monday in October is traditionally known as Columbus Day, but the name may be changed to something else in the city of Newburgh. The City Council is considering renaming the day Indigenous Peoples Day, an idea advanced by Councilwoman Ramona Monteverde.
I always had feelings about Columbus Day and changing it to, Indigenous Peoples Day, because we are on borrowed land. It's not our land. We weren't, there were native tribes that were here before us. And of course, we all know the history of Columbus coming and taking what he wanted to take. So, I think that this would be a wonderful thing for the city to do.
The City Democratic Committee brought the idea to Monteverde. The $1.6 million Milton Landing Pier and Park has been completed. The project transformed a former fuel dock and deep water pier and the adjacent land into a gateway for residents and travelers to access the area. The pier provides deep water mooring and will accommodate large touring vessels. The Raise the Age state law that limits criminal liability for teens arrested for certain crimes has played into the hands of criminal enterprises as bad actors are having 16 and 17-year-olds carry their weapons, Orange County District Attorney David Hoovler says. Since the law was enacted a few years ago, a teen caught with a firearm faces a lesser penalty than if an adult is arrested, and Hoovler says they're seeing more and more cases like that.
The 16 and 17-year-olds and the adolescent offenders, they can escape criminal liability in county court, and their cases are removed to family court, where the punishment is much different. Down there, the punishment is geared toward program treatment model, where we're trying to give these kids services and whatnot. But it appears that the criminal enterprises, our gangs and our drug dealers, have found this loophole.
Hoovler says they're seeing several of these cases in recent months, and that needs to be addressed in Albany. More news in just a moment.
Galleria at Crystal Run is hosting an in-person Get Hired job fair event Wednesday, September 15th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. in Center Court. Local employers can interview, screen, and hire workers. Employers from a variety of industries will be in attendance looking for candidates at all skill levels. Legoland New York, Resorts World Catskills, and Heritage Financial Credit Union, along with JCPenney, Claire's, Macy's, Zales, and many other mall businesses. It's free to attend for all job seekers. Bring resumes and dress for your success. Interested in participating in the Get Hired job fair event Wednesday, September 15th? Contact the Galleria at Crystal Run or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
Construction to expand the unused Middletown City Courthouse is expected to begin in 2022 after years of negotiations with the State Office of Court Administration. The vacant facility was once a federal courthouse. Mayor Joseph DeStefano says final plans are being developed to move the project forward.
We're going to build a state-of-the-art court there, a second court. We'll be able to have adequate judges' chambers, adequate jury rooms, holding cells. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done on the interior, especially with getting second-floor access and security access within the building.
DeStefano says the city would have to bond the $3 million cost of the work. The U.S. Military Academy unveiled a life-size bronze statue of a Buffalo soldier this weekend. From 1907 to 1947, the all-black soldiers units were assigned to the 9th and 10th Cavalry Regiments at West Point to provide instruction in mounted drill and tactics to the Corps of Cadets. They fought during the time of Reconstruction in the mid to late 1800s. General Vincent Brooks, retired, who spoke at an unveiling ceremony, remembered all African Americans who served in the armed forces before the founding of the Republic.
These are all contributions made by African American warriors and patriots to serve this nation for so long. But among them, none shine brighter or more enduringly in their impact than the collection of warriors known as the Buffalo Soldiers.
He recounted how the Buffalo Soldiers fought valiantly against Native Americans and Mexican raiders and lawless frontiersmen. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.